Good morning, students. Today we are going to start the next topic that comes under nature and significance of management, and the name of the next topic is management as an art. As you know, students, under nature of management, it consists of three terms: management as a science, management as an art, or management as a profession. Management as a science we have already discussed in our previous video, right, students? Today we are going to discuss management as an art. Right, students? Now, what do you mean by the term management as an art? Students, art refers to the skillful and personalized application of theoretical knowledge. Right, students? किसी भी theoretical knowledge की personal application को हम क्या कहते हैं? Art कहते हैं. Right? Art has got three features. Right? In today, we are going to discuss that whether management is an art or not. Right, students? All the features of art are present in management or not, that we are going to discuss in today's topic, that is known as nature of management and management as an art. So let's start, students. Management as an art. Art refers to the skillful and personal application of existing knowledge to achieve desired result. Right, students? Personal application and skillful knowledge. Skillful personal application of the existing knowledge. That is known as art. Now there are three features of art, right? We have to identify that all the features of art is present or not in management. The very first is existence of theoretical knowledge. Of course, student, existence of theoretical knowledge का मतलब इसमें यहाँ पर ये है बेटा. Let's take an example. Various books of ragas on music is available, right, in the market. राइट स्टूडेंट्स, सो दिस इज एन आर्ट. आपको रागा सीखने से पहले उनकी बुक्स की एक रीडिंग करनी पड़ेगी, बुक्स को आपको देखना पड़ेगा बेस्ड ऑन म्यूजिक, राइट? सो दिस इज एन आर्ट. सो दिस फीचर इज ऑल्सो प्रेजेंट इन मैनेजमेंट, राइट? टू बिकम अ मैनेजर और एक्वायरिंग एन MBA degree, you have to learn the concept of management, and as there are various books or literature are available in the market based on the books of management. So I can say this feature of art is present in management. Right, students? So let's discuss the very first feature of art. Existence of theoretical knowledge. It is based on some theoretical knowledge, like various books of different ragas are available in music. Right, students? In management also, like as an art, in management also, organized book of knowledge is available, like principles and techniques. Right? In principles and techniques, we have got the chapter principles of management. Next topic, right, students? Next chapter is principles of management and techniques of management, in which you are studied about the principles followed in different companies made by Henry Ford and Frederick Winslow Taylor, right? And techniques of Frederick Winslow Taylor. That is known as scientific management principles or scientific management techniques. Right, students? We will study in the next chapter, that is known as principles of management. So in management, organized body of knowledge is available, like principles and techniques. So we can say this feature is present in management. This feature of art is present in management. जिस तरीके से बेटा आर्ट के अंदर किसी भी चीज को की प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए आपको उसकी थ्योरेटिकल नॉलेज की पता होना बहुत जरूरी है, सिमिलरली टू बिकम अ मैनेजर आपको मैनेजमेंट की बुक्स की नॉलेज का होना बहुत जरूरी है, मैनेजमेंट लिटरेचर की नॉलेज का होना बहुत जरूरी है, लाइक प्रिंसिपल्स और टेक्निक्स ऑफ मैनेजमेंट, which we will study in the next chapter, in the next unit. Right, students? So I can say this feature of art is present in management. I hope you understand. Now come to the next one. The next one is personalized application. Right, students? Every person has got his own style of working. Like two dancers, two musicians, two artists, they have got their own style of working, right? उनके पास जो भी theoretical knowledge है, उनको उनके practical application के लिए, practical applicability के लिए, they have got their own style. Similarly, in management also, two managers have got their own style of working in an organization. राइट स्टूडेंट्स, अगर मैं एक डायलॉग अमिताभ बच्चन को बोलने के लिए दूं और द सेम डायलॉग में शाहरुख खान को बोलने के लिए दूं, डायलॉग तो दोनों सेम ही बोलेंगे, लेकिन दे हैव गॉट देयर ओन स्टाइल ऑफ पुटिंग द डायलॉग्स, राइट स्टूडेंट्स, ऑफ फ्रेमिंग द डायलॉग्स. और सेइंग द डायलॉग्स. सिमिलरली बेटा कंपनी के अंदर अगर मैं दो मैनेजर्स को एक से ही काम करने के लिए दूं, काम तो वो दोनों करेंगे, रिजल्ट भी सेम आएगा, लेकिन दे हैव गॉट देयर ओन स्टाइल ऑफ वर्किंग. तो आई कैन से दिस फीचर ऑफ आर्ट इज ऑल्सो प्रेजेंट इन मैनेजमेंट. So let's discuss this feature. Personalized application. Everyone applies the theoretical knowledge in his own way. Theoretical knowledge in his own way. Like two dancers, two actors always differ in performing their art. Right? They are always differ in performing their art. In management also, every manager has his own way of managing things. Right? Of doing his work. So I can say this feature is present in management. This feature of art is present in management. So first feature, existence of theoretical knowledge is also present. Second feature, personalized application is also present. Right? The third one is based on practice and creativity. Right, students? Now, this is supposed to be the third topic. Based on practice and creativity. It means, student, art की जितनी अच्छी तब होगी जितनी आप प्रैक्टिस करेंगे. Right? Supposing a person who's facing the very first time camera in film industry, he hesitate, but an experienced actor or an experienced artist, right, face the camera every times and he has got the confidence. Right, students? So similarly बेटा यही चीज होती है कि right from the very first beginning, एक starting के जिसने एक अपना वर्क स्टार्ट किया है किसी कंपनी के अंदर, अपना काम स्टार्ट किया है किसी के अंदर एज अ मैनेजर, तो वो हेजिटेट करेगा थोड़े टाइम के लिए, लेकिन एक एक्सपीरियंस्ड मैनेजर इजीली डिसीजन ले सकेगा बिकॉज ही हैज गॉट द एक्सपीरियंस. राइट स्टूडेंट्स? सो आई कैन से दिस फीचर ऑफ आर्ट इज ऑल्सो प्रेजेंट इन द मैनेजमेंट. आर्ट कब अच्छी होगी? जितनी आप प्रैक्टिस करेंगे, जितने आप उतने ही आप क्रिएटिव होंगे. लाइक इन एनी अदर फील्ड, लाइक आई हैव ऑलरेडी गिवन द एग्जांपल ऑफ फिल्म इंडस्ट्री और इन मैनेजमेंट ऑल्सो. राइट स्टूडेंट्स? सो लेट्स डिस्कस. Artist must add his creativity to the theoretical knowledge he has learned. Same way, experienced managers, right students? Now, experienced managers also improve their managerial skills and efficiency, right? So, this feature of art is present in management. Right students? All the three features of art is present in management, and conclusion says that management is fully art. Management is fully art. I hope this topic is very much clear to you. So let's discuss this topic again in a revision format. The very first is management as an art. Art refers to the skillful and personal application of the existing knowledge. Skillful and personal application of the existing knowledge to achieve the desired result. Right, students? So there are three features of art: existence of theoretical knowledge, personal application based on practice and creativity, existence of theoretical knowledge. Like I gave you the example of ragas, the different books are available of ragas on music. Similarly, different books or different literature are available based on management. Right? I can say this feature of art is present in management. Second one is personalized application. Two actors, two dancers, right? Two artists have got their own style of working. Similarly, in company also, two managers have got their own style of working. I can say this feature of art is also present in management. थर्ड वन इज बेस्ड ऑन प्रैक्टिस एंड क्रिएटिविटी. राइट स्टूडेंट्स? जो भी स्टार्टिंग के अंदर जो भी एम्प्लॉय है कंपनी के अंदर, वो हेजिटेट करेगा बाय टेकिंग द डिसीजंस, लेकिन आफ्टर सम टाइम्स व्हेन ही हैव गिव द कॉन्फिडेंस, व्हेन ही हैव द कॉन्फिडेंस ऑफ टेकिंग द डिसीजन, ही बिकम एक्सपीरियंस. नाउ एन एक्सपीरियंस्ड मैनेजर के डिसीजंस मोर एक्यूरेट होते हैं एज कंपेयर टू अ न्यू कमर मैनेजर. स्टार्टिंग में हेजिटेट कर सकता है, लेकिन आफ्टर दैट, आफ्टर एक्वायरिंग हिज आर्टिशियन डिग्री, और वो उसके बाद कैपेबल है करने के लिए, एक्सपीरियंस हो जाएगा तो वो डिसीजन ले सकता है. लाइक आई गिव एन एग्जांपल कि एक आर्टिस्ट जो पहली बार कैमरा फेस करता है तो वो हेजिटेट करता है, राइट? लेकिन एक एक्सपीरियंस आर्टिस्ट है, वो फर्स्ट टाइम, सेकंड टाइम, थर्ड टाइम, फोर्थ टाइम कैमरा फेस करेगा तो थोड़े टाइम के बाद वो अवेयर हो जाएगा और वो हेजिटेट नहीं करेगा. ऑफ कोर्स फर्स्ट टाइम सबके लिए हेजिटेशन होता है, लेकिन सेकंड टाइम, थर्ड टाइम दे हैव गॉट देयर एक्सपीरियंस, उनकी क्रिएटिविटी हो जाती है आर्ट के अंदर एंड दे बिकम परफेक्ट नाउ, they become experienced now. So I can say this feature of art is also present in management. Conclusion ये कहता है all the three features of art is present in management. Now come to the next topic. The next topic is management as a profession. Now we have done in nature of management as a science, we have done management as an art, now we have done management as a profession. Now what do you mean by the term profession? Students, profession is an occupation backed by special knowledge and skill to which entry is restricted. Right, students? So let's discuss what you mean by the profession. It can be defined as an occupation backed by special knowledge and skill and to which entry is restricted. You have already stood in class 11th business, profession और employment, right? स्पेशलाइज्ड डिग्री होनी चाहिए और वो उस स्पेशलाइज्ड डिग्री को अप्लाई करता है, ठीक है? That comes under profession. So let's discuss profession here is, it can be defined as an occupation backed by specialized knowledge and training in which entry is restricted. Right, students? So it is an occupation backed by specialized knowledge and training to which entry is restricted. Now what do you mean by entry is restricted? We will discuss in these 5 things. So there are features of profession. There are 5 subheadings in features of profession, whether management is a profession or not. We will discuss here. So there are 5 features of profession. Let's discuss कि क्या management profession है या नहीं. The very first is well defined body of knowledge. Of course, students, every professional has his own knowledge of his profession. Doctors, teachers, lawyers, chartered accountants, engineers. So similarly, large number of books are available in management also. Large number of literature is available in management also to become a manager in any company. So I can say this feature of profession is present in management. Well defined body of knowledge. एक डॉक्टर को मेडिकल की नॉलेज होगी, एक टीचर को अपनी टीचिंग सब्जेक्ट की नॉलेज होगी, एक लॉयर को अपने प्रोफेशनल लॉ की नॉलेज होगी. राइट स्टूडेंट्स? सो सिमिलरली एक सीए को अकाउंट्स की नॉलेज होगी. उसी तरीके से सिमिलरली स्टूडेंट्स एक प्रोफेशनल मैनेजर को मैनेजमेंट की नॉलेज होगी. सो द वेरी फर्स्ट फीचर इज प्रेजेंट इन मैनेजमेंट. सो लेट्स डिस्कस दिस. एवरी प्रोफेशन हैज अ सिस्टमैटिक बॉडी ऑफ नॉलेज which can be learned through instructions. In case management, there is availability of systematic body of knowledge as large number of books available in management. So this feature is present in it. I hope the very first point, well defined body of knowledge, is clear to you. Now come to the second one, restricted entry. Now student, what do you mean by the term restricted entry? ये restricted entry बेटा आपने यहाँ पर भी पढ़ा था. Restricted entry. Now restricted entry means restriction is there. ठीक है? अगर आप CA करते हैं, to become a lawyer, to become a chartered accountant, to become a company secretary, to become an engineer, to become a doctor, ठीक है? There is an entrance exam. But to become a manager, some of the institutions conduct entrance exam. Otherwise, it is open for every person. Every person can become a manager, irrespective of his educational qualification he is having. Right, students? So I can say this feature, restricted entry, this feature of profession is not present in management. क्योंकि बेटा डॉक्टर बनने के लिए, टीचर बनने के लिए, लॉयर बनने के लिए, इंजीनियर बनने के लिए, चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट बनने के लिए यू हैव टू पास द एंट्रेंस एग्जाम. लेकिन मैनेजर बनने के लिए यह जरूरी नहीं कि हर जगह आपको एंट्रेंस एग्जाम क्लियर करना हो. एनीबडी कैन बिकम अ मैनेजर. देयर आर 3 टाइप्स ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. 3 तरह की कंपनी होती हैं. लार्ज स्केल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, मीडियम स्केल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन और स्मॉल स्केल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. स्मॉल स्केल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के अंदर जितने भी मैनेजर्स होते हैं, दे आर नॉट कमिंग बाय थ्रू प्रोफेशन और थ्रू एक्वायरिंग एन एजुकेशनल प्रोफेशनल डिग्री और थ्रू मैनेजमेंट कॉलेजेस. वहां पर एक पर्टिकुलर एजुकेशन के बेस पर आप मैनेजर बन सकते हैं विदाउट गिविंग एनी एंट्रेंस प्रोफेशनल एग्जाम. तो आई कैन से दिस फीचर ऑफ प्रोफेशन इज नॉट प्रेजेंट इन मैनेजमेंट. सो लेट्स डिस्कस restricted entry. The entry to a profession is restricted through an examination or degree, whereas there is no restriction on any person being appointed as manager. So presently, this feature of profession is not present in management. I hope second one is clear to you. Now come to the another one, professional association. Right? So what do you mean by the term professional association? So let's discuss. Every professional has to get himself registered with his association before practicing that profession. एक डॉक्टर है, टीचर है, लॉयर है, इंजीनियर है, चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट है, उसको अपने आप को रजिस्टर करवाना होगा इन दैट पर्टिकुलर प्रोफेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट के अंदर. राइट स्टूडेंट्स? टू बिकम अ चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट यू हैव टू रजिस्टर योरसेल्फ अंडर द इंडियन चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंसी ऑफ इंडिया के अंदर. राइट स्टूडेंट्स? बट टू बिकम अ मैनेजर इट इज not at all compulsory कि हर एक मैनेजर अपने आप को रजिस्टर्ड करवाए, right? So I can say this feature of profession is not present in management. एक लॉयर को बार काउंसिल में अपने आप को रजिस्ट्रेशन करवाना होता है, एक डॉक्टर को मेडिकल एसोसिएशन में आपको अपने आप को रजिस्टर्ड करवाना होता है, एक कंपनी सेक्रेटरी को द इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ कंपनी सेक्रेटरीज ऑफ इंडिया के अंदर अपने आप को रजिस्टर्ड करवाना होता है, लेकिन एक मैनेजर को अपने आप को रजिस्ट्रेशन करवाना जरूरी नहीं है. इट इज नॉट एट ऑल कंपल्सरी, राइट स्टूडेंट्स? सो आई कैन से दिस प्रोफेशन, this feature of profession is not at all present in the management. Right students, so let's discuss. Every professional has to get himself registered with his association before practicing that profession. But legally it is not compulsory for manager to become a part of this. Organization may be organizations by registration, right? So presently this feature is not at all present in the right students. Come to the another one, existence of ethical code. Now what do you mean by the ethical code? Ethical code means rules and regulations. In every profession there is a rules and regulation which a professional must follow in his profession. Doctors, teachers, lawyers, engineers, chartered accountants, company secretaries, right? But for manager it is not at all legally compulsory. There is an association for managers also, that is known as AIMA, All India Management Association. But to get its under this registered by manager, it is not at all compulsory. Registration is not compulsory. So I can say this feature of profession is not at all present in management. So let's discuss these features. Existence of ethical code. All professions are bound by a code of conduct which guides the behavior of its members. AIMA, All India Management Association, has laid down a code of conduct by regulating the activities of its members, right? All India Management Association के पास भी अपने code of conducts हैं अपने members के लिए, but its membership is not compulsory. Now it is very much clear to you, but its membership is not compulsory for all managers. When membership is not compulsory for all managers, so this feature of profession is not at all present in management. Right students, now come to the fifth one, service motive. The basic motive of a profession is to serve their clients with dedication. But under management, the main aim is to achieve the organizational goals, that is known as profit. Right students, so I can say this feature of profession is also not present in management. That is known as service motive. So let's discuss service motive. The basic motive of a profession is to serve their clients' interest by rendering dedication and committed services. The basic motive of management of an organization is profit maximization and not a social service. Right? Every company wants to earn profit. Right? No company wants a social service. Profit motive पहले है, social service बाद में है. So I can say, so presently this feature of profession is not fully present in management. But students, under service motive nowadays many organizations, many companies has going through a social motives because they understood that we are a part of a society. We have to make goods and services as per the needs and wants of the society. So many organizations nowadays fulfilling the needs of the society, but they are not fulfill the criteria of whole point of this. बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली वो कितना भी चैरिटी करे, कितनी भी डोनेशन करे, कितने भी डेवलपमेंट करे सोसाइटी का, उनका मेन काम प्रॉफिट अर्निंग ही होता है. सर्विस मोटिव इज देयर नाउअडेज. एट प्रेजेंट नाउअडेज एवरी मैनेजमेंट, एवरी कंपनी सर्विस मोटिव को अपने माइंड में रखकर बिजनेस करती है. टॉप लेवल मैनेजमेंट माइंड में रखकर प्लान्स एंड पॉलिसीज बनाता है, लेकिन उससे ऊपर उनका मेन काम क्या है? प्रॉफिट मैक्सिमाइजेशन. सो दिस फीचर is not at all present in the management, but in future, however, it is going in that direction. Very soon this feature of a profession has become in management also. So conclusion क्या कहता है बेटा? After draw the conclusion, only one feature of profession is present in management. Only one, well-defined body of knowledge. Otherwise, rest of the four, they are features of profession. They are not at all present in management. तो conclusion ही कहता है, however, we can draw the conclusion on the basis of these 5 features that management is not at all a fully profession. However, it is moving in that direction. Management is not at all profession. Right, students? Management the profession hoga when all the features of profession are present in the management. So let's discuss the conclusion. It can be concluded that management does not have all the necessary features of a profession, but it is moving fast in this direction of becoming a profession, as professionals enjoy higher status in every society. Right, students? So I hope management as a profession is very much clear to you, right? So management is an art. Yes, management is fully an art. Is management as a profession? No, management cannot fulfill all the criteria of profession. It can only fulfill the very first criteria of profession, and rest all the 4 points is not coming under management. So we can say management is not at all a profession. I hope students, management as an art is clear to you and management as a profession is clear to you. So let's discuss now management as a science. Is management as a science? There are 3 features of science. Only 2 are present, 1 is not present. So conclusion ये कहता है management is not a pure science. It is an inexact science or soft science. It is not a pure science like physics or chemistry, right? Because in management we deals with employees and the behavior of the employees has to be modified according to the changing conditions working in the organization. Management is not fully science. So let's discuss management as a science. It is a systematized body of knowledge that explain certain general truth or the application of general laws. मैनेजमेंट की अपनी एप्लीकेशंस होती है, अपने प्रिंसिपल्स होते हैं, अपने जनरल लॉस होते हैं. राइट स्टूडेंट्स? सो देयर आर 3 फीचर्स ऑफ साइंस. द वेरी फर्स्ट इज सिस्टमैटाइज्ड बॉडी ऑफ नॉलेज. ऑफ कोर्स एज अ science has got its own laws, own principles, own theory, own applications, right? Own knowledge. In management also, management has got its own theory, own application, own laws, own principles, which I have already told you that we have to study in chapter 2. So management is a fully present as an art. Right, students? Management is, under this point, management is fully present as a science. But under second is principle based on experiment. It is not at all present. Partial present है बेटा, पूरी तरीके से प्रेजेंट नहीं है, 90% प्रेजेंट है. तो हमने इस कैटेगरी में रखा है कि yes, management as a science also. This second feature. Third feature is universal validity. Under universal validity, it is not at all present. Science is universally applicable, लेकिन management के principles universal applicable नहीं है. ये applicable होते हैं different directions के अंदर. Right, students? So I hope all the things are very much clear to you. If you find any difficulty, you can ask me.